we are diving into the super important topic for anyone building on maintaining cloud operations or cloud solutions, that is fault tolerance in solution architecture. So in last slide and last video, we have seen what is high availability. High availability means ensure your application remain accessible even during an outage, whether can be from anywhere, whether from zone 1, zone 2, or from multiple data center. But in result, that degrade the performance of your application or reduce the performance of application. It can be based on a depend how your architecting structure would be, but you're losing 50% of your capacity from that particular architecture. Here in fault tolerance, you can maintain full system performance during any outage. For that, you simply require a redundant server to handle a full capacity and workload during the degradation. Fault tolerance is much more costful than high availability. To achieve 100% of fault tolerance is expensive due to the need of complete redundancy. So to consider this, you make sure you have enough capacity of server, you have user to tolerate the performance of degradation, and you just make sure that this architecture is available and have a good user experience as part of a performance. So let's go with the next slide. We'll explain you in detail. In previous section, we learn about what is high availability. But high availability has a close relationship with fault tolerance, and they are just close with each other. High availability means your application is available to the user, but maybe with degraded performance, as I explained you. Suppose you need 4 servers to handle the user traffic. For this, you put 2 servers in 2 different physical isolated data center, right? You are seeing in the diagram below, there are 3 servers. For example, there is an outage in data center. The 3 servers can be down. For example, now you have users who are accessing application, they can face a degraded performance due to this particular scenario. Your application still have 100% availability, but 50% of fault tolerance. So 100% availability your application has, but fault tolerance means your application has not that much of capacity to handle the load when outage occurs. So in this scenario, your user can face a system performance. Now, what is fault tolerance architecture? Fault tolerance architecture involves a full capacity which increase redundancy to the application, but it is again much more costlier than high availability. It depends on your application criticality, whether your user base can live with degraded performance or cannot. I'll give you an example. For example, let's say there is a banking application and the concurrent user set for that banking application is per hour or per minute, they have 1000 sessions and they are running full capacity with 70% of CPU or memory load. So let's say one of their data center goes down. What will happen? Simply user will face slow response. The memory capacity and CPU utilization become over or high. In result, the memory full or CPU full could happen, and due to reason, system can go down and user may face outage again. To to simply stop that, we simply can consider, a fault tolerance. As shown in diagram below, your application need 3 servers to handle a full load, or 6 servers to handle a full load in 2 different zones. In scenario, for example, let's say one particular zone goes down, you to achieve 100% fault tolerance, you still needed 3 servers. So what in this scenario we can do, we can keep 3 servers as a standby to make sure the traffic which are coming from internet can handle a full capacity rather than 50% of capacity. While designing the application architecture, a solution architecture need to determine the nature of application and user base. To design 100% fault tolerance required offset redundancy, and it involved a cost. So that was all about this video. See you in next video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you.